What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. It's going to be a quick one today. I just want to talk about stuff because I've seen it going online like crazy, and I want to give my thoughts. Um, as being in and out of collecting Pokemon for literally my entire life. I want to give my thoughts on this new like phenomenon that's kind of taken over right now, and that's the Chinese Pokemon cards. Okay, so in my whole life of collecting, it has always been English cards and Japanese cards. Obviously, I'm talking about for popularity in, we'll say it like English speaking countries. We'll say that. So right now I'm in America. So obviously the most popular like sets to collect are English sets. And then after English, it becomes Japanese. And for basically ever, that's been the case. It's always been just English and Japanese. And the reason why people even go towards Japanese because the print quality of Japanese is so much better and the texture cards, foils are so much better. But another big reason is because it's so much cheaper to buy Japanese cards. But in recent times, with the whole Pokemon boom, it's not cheap to buy Japanese cards anymore. Japanese booster boxes are selling like 4 times their price. They're sold out by everywhere. So now we're seeing this like little like influx of other language cards, like other um I could say regions, like Korean was another one for a little bit, and then now Chinese. So basically, I want to give you my thoughts on how I feel about the Chinese cards and if I feel like it's a good idea to invest in these cards, and if I feel it's a good idea um to hold them long term, and if they're gonna just be like a kind of like blip in the system and then fade away. So we're gonna start out by saying so the Chinese cards used to basically just be the exact same cards from all the other sets. It'd be the same sets. You wanted Evolving Skies, you get Evolving Skies in Chinese. When Fusion Strike, you get Fusion Strike in Chinese. That's it. But cards recently just switched up their game a little bit, and now they're doing like Chinese exclusive, where like the cards they're making are only Chinese. That's it. You can't get them anywhere else. You can't get them in Japan. You can't get them in America. You can't get them anywhere. It's only China, and that's it. And I'm sure everybody has seen the biggest hype is like the most exclusive Mew card in existence. I think they're making 1,151 of these or something like that. And they're like prize cards. So it's going to be crazy expensive. The hype is insane. Everyone's flipping out about it. But is it going to stick around? Is this just a temporary influx in the hobby? In my opinion, yes. I think these cards are temporary. If you guys know, I go to a lot of card shows, and I had people who had Chinese packs and Chinese Pokemon cards, and I literally had a couple come up while I was at a booth. You can actually check my recent video. I was at a booth, looking at some cards, and these people came up looking at cards, like, "Holy crap, these are super, super cheap. Why are they so cheap?" And they were like graded Chinese cards. They're like, "Chinese cards? Ah," and put them back and left. And the whole show, nobody bought them. Nobody wants Chinese cards yet. But Chinese exclusive cards are getting some hype. We have the new set that just came out, the Gym Pack 2 set. This is like kind of like their prismatic evolutions. They have all the Eevees in them. And they have these chase cards, Leafeon, Sylveon, Umbreon, and Eevee. These cards, I think, will have some value to them, but I don't think the value is going to stay where they're at currently now. I think all the prices are inflated out the wazoo, and I think these are going to drop to be pretty cheap cards in the future once the hype dies down. In my opinion, the only reason Chinese cards are popular right now is because it's the only cards you can still find cheap. Even though right now they're being still like sent through the roof and their prices are still insanely high, it's still cheaper than everything else right now. And they're pretty readily in demand. And the other people, like you can't get English anywhere. It doesn't matter. If you want Japanese, you got to pay 5 times MSRP for it. People stop doing that. People want to open stuff. They don't want FOMO. They want to pull the chase cards. They want to make content with it. So they start buying the Chinese packs. The hype for Chinese goes crazy. And I think um once the interest and the hype dies down, I think Chinese cards are kind of just going to fade away. These exclusive cards, I think they'll still maintain some value, but there's no way they're going to be as valuable as they currently are. And I don't think they're going to go up in value um, for a long time. If you buy these 10 years from now, I think there'll be more value, but I think they're going to drop in recent time. And China also has the new another set, and then we have the other popular 151 Chinese set where everybody likes right now is a lot of hype over, and it has this exclusive Pikachu here. It's art rare Pikachu. It has this special Pikachu, has the Mew in the background. Again, these exclusive cards, I agree, will have value, but I don't think they're going to stay at the huge like hike they are right now. I think they're definitely going to drop. They're going to be fun collectibles because people are going to realize that once like the printing, like Pokemon starts printing more, the hype dies down, stuff becomes more readily available. Nobody's going to want these Chinese cards. No, it's just how it's going to be. It's not Japanese, not English. It's not going to have a super strong market over here. And I really think that they're still going to be desirable cards, but they're kind of just going to fade down in value to where they're not going to be $1 billion things like that. We also have the other one that everybody's really hyped about. Another new set coming out. Like these artworks are so beautiful. And yes, I agree. They're going to be collectible, but they are not going to be. Really don't think they're going to be these crazy like the next Moonbryon where they go to thousands and thousands of thousands. I think that Mew, the new Mew card, I really think that the prices on this is going to fall flat on its face. It's going to still be expensive, but it's nowhere near. I think it's like $15,000 with the last sold card. I just don't see it. I really don't see it. I've been through in the collecting hobby. I've been through a bunch of highs and lows. There's always super hype demand, and then it fades away. Hype demand, and then it fades away. Hype and fades away. Right now we're seeing a really weird switch in Pokemon to where people aren't really in the hobby right now for collecting. They're more so in the hobby for making money. So the prices of everything are super inflated, and everybody and their mother is a vendor now. So all they want to do is buy all the sealed stuff and resell the sealed stuff, and buy all the sealed stuff and then resell the sealed stuff, and rinse and repeat. No one's opening packs anymore. No one's finding the chase cards. It just doesn't exist anymore. And what is that going to do is basically if Pokemon keeps up the demand for printing, print these sets into the ground, everybody's going to be left with these piles and piles of packs and boxes and sealed product, and everyone's going to have it. It's going to drive the prices down. The demand's going to go way down, and prices of everything is going to go way down. There's no way it's staying this. It just can't. But I just wanted to talk about it because I'm a big fan, even though it doesn't sound like it. I'm a big fan of the Chinese cards. I think set exclusives where you can't get anywhere else is awesome. As we've seen, like the ponchos and some of the Japanese cards have gone crazy expensive. I agree. In 10 years from now, these are going to be crazy expensive. But if you're just trying to be like a quick rip and shipper or making a quick flip, I think these are about to drop in price a lot. Maybe my prediction is gonna fall flat on their face in about a year once the demand dies down. And then after like 5 to 10 years, there's gonna be another Pokemon boom, and then these are gonna be insanely expensive. So if you want to invest in these, I think you buy them and just keep them for literally your entire life. Maybe they'll go crazy um once they get back up in value. I don't know how the printing is gonna go. Printing's But I think right now the hype is just so high that it doesn't matter what it is, everything's gonna be overpriced. That's just how it's gonna go. Like the new black and white set's coming out soon, and everybody knows nobody likes the fifth generation of Pokemon, so it's not gonna sell. The prices are gonna collapse. I'm telling you, the black and white is probably gonna save the Pokemon hobby right now because yeah, I know those artwares out the wazoo, and we're all hyped for the um the Reshiram and Zekrom and the black card, the silver card. We're super hyped for that. It's gonna be awesome, but the people in the hobby right now, if it's not 151 or evolutions, they don't care. Look at Journey Together. People forgot about Journey Together completely existed. The prices for Journey Together are almost back at MSRP for sealed product. Look at Destin Rivals. Destin Rivals, a new set just came out and their prices are already way lower than Prismatic and 151. It's because nobody wants new generation Pokemon. So I really think Black and White having no original 151 in it is going to fall on its face and people are just going to forget about it. And I think this is going to really turn the hype down for Pokemon. And obviously the 30th anniversary is coming up. So it's just going to go crazy. But anyway, just yapping and you're just listening. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video when I feel like yapping.